So what we're going to look at now is just a couple of examples of what happens if it says, all right, given this information, what is the third piece of information you need to know to verify these triangles are congruent? So, and that should have a by in it. Missing piece, triangle congruence. All right, let's look at these first two triangles. If I'm given that MS is congruent to PQ, so I'm going to mark MS and PQ the same, and that angle PQK, that's this one, is congruent to angle MSN, that's this one. What additional information is needed to prove these are congruent by angle side angle? Well, that means I would need this angle and this angle for angle side angle, because remember, angle side angle is the included side. I'm going to keep using that word. That's the included side. So, excuse me, I would also need to know that angle SMN which is also NMS, is congruent to angle QPK, which is this one. I would have to know that these two are congruent. So this would be your answer. This is the extra piece you would need. It's asking you, if you're given these, what do you need? What's that third piece? So let's look at the second one. I'm given here that BE is congruent to DA. I can mark that, but it's kind of hard because they overlap. So I know that BE is congruent to DA. I know that BA is perpendicular to AE, so I can put a right angle there. So what other information do I need to prove by HL? Well, here's where we have to be careful. First of all, a lot of you will just automatically make this a right angle. You don't know it's a right angle unless they tell you. So let's come back to that. What do these two triangles share? They share this side right here, right? Okay, so they have a same side here and the same side here. We've got one right angle. So in order to use HL, I've got a leg right here, and then I have the hypotenuses, hypoteni, I don't know how you say it, of the two triangles right here. So I would then, if additional information I would need to know is how to make this a right angle. So I would have to know that DE is perpendicular to AE. That would give me this one, which would give me the two right triangles. Now if you want to visualize this, you can take them apart. And that's probably the easiest thing to do when you're doing something like this. So I've got A, B, and E, and I've got A, D, and E. I know that AE and AE match. I know they're now both right angles, and I also know that BE and DA are the same, so I've got HL. Okay, so that's kind of an example of how you would do to find the third piece.